I'll come back. I've been sent here once more to deliver a message, and today's message it's about God's protection. So firstly, I would like to try and convince people to make up their minds and make the decision to come to God, because that's how you can receive His protection from spiritual attacks, demons, and all sorts of things that you can't really see without the spiritual eye. So firstly, I would like to urge people to make that decision to come to God, because there is more to benefit from coming to God. There's actually nothing you can lose, now that I think of it. And coming to my next point, demons. So when you are under God's protections, there is nothing that any spiritual attack can do to you. I'll make an example with myself, and this is actually how I got this message. I don't know if I should say yesterday or today. So this demon, I don't know what people would prefer me to say it was a dream or a vision, but I'll just say in this vision, this demon is disguised, because demons can disguise themselves as normal people. It's disguised as my mom. So this demon comes with all sorts of things that I have to put on, something sort of like a Vaseline. This demon, it tells me that I must put this thing on so that I can be fine or whatever. But I'm looking at this demon, but this demon, you must remember, it has the face of my mom, so it looks like my mom. So it doesn't look like the demon is giving me these things. It looks like my mom is the one that's giving me. So, but with the spirit of discernment, I was able to discern that no, this is not my mom. And I looked at the demon and I said, no ways, there's no such a thing. And I cast that demon out of my space, like the same way people cast out demons in. I've seen what I said in the dream. It's like a fire. So have you ever seen that? Or I'm sure people have heard that, like fire. Hey, fire in the name of Jesus, which is actually another point that I want to make, that Jesus dying on the cross for us grants us protection when we give our lives to God. So that was a very highlight moment when I was casting it out of my life, and it did run, but it felt weird because it tried to convince me that this is my mom. And also when I'm casting this demon out, I felt some sort of that feeling of, but this looks like it's my mom, and it's not. It's really not. It's just disguised as that person, but it's not. And I know that for sure. So, and that comes back to the main point of God's protection. If I didn't have God's protection, I wouldn't be able to discern from that spirit, and to be able to identify that that is a demonic spirit. And when you come to God's protection, you don't fear any spiritual attacks, or you don't fear anything that comes from the opposition, because you know that victory is always for the Lord to win. There is no battle that the devil has won against God. There is no battle that he has won. And another form of spiritual attack that I experience is, so this demon, also in a vision, it comes, but I was in the spirit. So this demon, I don't know where we are. So this demon, it's so ugly. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I don't know how to describe it. It's like teeth here, like you see my mouth. Imagine having like teeth all the way up until this part of your face, just teeth. And it's not gender specific, it's just an entity. You can see this thing is just here. So this demon in this dream, it's me and this demon face to face. So it's looking at me and it's trying to intimidate me. And I looked at it and I'm like, I'm not scared of you. Like, I don't fear you. And yeah, that demon got very, 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 very angry after I said that. And yeah, now in that vision, I felt that now I need to go back to my body, because somehow I knew that this was a spiritual experience. I don't know how, but I knew that I'm not in my body right now. I'm in a spiritual realm. So I was fighting. This demon keeps getting angry. So now I'm like, I fear the unknown. I fear like not knowing what's gonna happen next, because now this demon is angry at me for saying I'm not scared of it. So I'm fighting. As I'm fighting, I come back into my body, full force, like poof. And when I wake up, like I was like breathing heavy. Have you ever seen like something that comes like, it was like my spirit was running back to my body, and then when it came back, it just like pa, and it came back into my body, and I was breathing heavy. Yeah, and I felt, this is not on. And obviously when stuff like that happens, you just wake up and you pray about it. And that's also God's protection. How not being afraid of demons, that's also God's protection. Like serious, there's no way demons can be able to be afraid of me, or me not being afraid of them without God being involved. So that's why I really urge people to come to God, because you may be living without any spiritual protection, which is it's very dangerous to live like that without any spiritual protection, because the battles that we fight, they are not physical battles, they are very spiritual. And also God has somehow, many people in my life, God showed me the demons that they are dealing with in their lives. I don't know if they know, but I don't think they do. So, and I couldn't tell these people that I've seen you dealing with this kind of thing, because God didn't put it in my heart to tell them. He just showed me, and it really it breaks you down. At least for me, it hurts because these people, they don't know that they are fighting something spiritual. And I'll just try and maybe speak to them about God and really try and like convince them that God is the solution to all their problems, because they are being attacked spiritually and they are not fighting back. And that's what I saw basically. And it's many people, but I couldn't say anything. God didn't put it in my heart to say it. He just showed me, maybe so I can pray for them. But yeah, it's God's protection. It's really needed in our life. These demons, they're not here to play. You don't want to find yourself in that position of being attacked without any spiritual protection, because that gives you assurance that you will win the battle. Like, there's no way. Victory is for the Lord always. And yeah, let me check my next point. Yeah, and my last point is something that I wrote when I was given this message. It's also part of the message to be delivered today. And it says, make a decision to be under God's protection, because without it, your soul is vulnerable to so many attacks and misleadings. Also, misguidance by the devil. So choose life and choose God. And yeah, that's about it for the message of today. So stay blessed. Give your life to God. It's the best thing you can do. Yeah. Bye.